Hello everyone and welcome to this last video in this series of how to make a login form with form validation. It's still me, Peter Collins, and I will try to make this video as short and direct as possible for the sake of time. So let's dive in straight into where we stopped. If you've not been following, please, you may need to visit the last three videos I made to be able to follow up to this point. At this point, we have done our form validation functions. We have written our form validation functions for our email input. And now we are going to proceed to writing our form validation uh, for our password input. So here, this is what we are going to do. Say const password input. Let's get ID password input. Next, we want to attach an event listener to our password input. You may want to give it some space here so we can distinguish between the code for the email input and the one for the password input. So here we have our event listener. We say password input dot add listener listener input event. We have a callback function with the event object passed to it. So that here, see if it works. I think we should do this with, sorry, just give me a minute. Let's follow the convention we have already started with. Case. This is called camel case. We're using camel case for variable names. Now we have our handler function here, but before we write our handler function, let's be sure that our event listener works. Okay, so it's supposed to give me an alert here now. Good, works, works. So let's proceed. Proceed. At this point, I should note that after writing this handler function, there's still one more function for us to write. We are going to write a function that does this. It's going to help us to toggle between hide and show password, like we have on the already completed example here. It's going to toggle between, let's say we have a password here, it's going to toggle between hide and show password. Okay. So this is where we are now, and let's dive in. bother about this. This is standard procedure to understand more about this particular line when you take the JavaScript course. Now, this is a skill that pays very well, and having this skill is very crucial to landing a remote developer job. You can work from home anywhere in the world. All you have to do is write your code, upload it to your work repository, let your team collaborate with you on your project, and provided everyone understands what they are supposed to do on the project, you are going to get along very well. And by the way, I prefer working alone. I like to work in a quiet place. Working with co-workers cannot be so quiet. So many people have things to say, and they just would like you to listen to them at every point in time, even when you don't want to. You have stuff to think about. Okay, so this is it. Now we move on to the error messages and the checks. Let's error message. Let's valid password. Right now, focus. Batteries counter. Zero. Lowercase counter. Let's special character counter. Special character counter. Let's shorten this a bit and just call it special card counter. Right? You'll agree with me, this name is a shorter one and it's still very suggestive. So the trick to collaborating with co-workers on projects is this. When you are initializing variable names, make them as suggestive as possible so that at a glance, someone knows their way around your code. Password string. So this is going to look through each element in my password string and on the function on which I can index. We want to limit our password to 8 characters minimum. Of course, that's the default. It's like the standard. Your password has to be at least 8 characters. So how do we do that? Limit, similar to the way we did the email. We are going to do the same thing here. 8 characters minimum. If array length less than 8, and we have an error message. Our error message is going to read, your password must be at least 8 characters long. Okay. Text. Limit the password to 30 characters max. So, same way, array length 30. Then your password is too long. How will you remember a password that is 30 characters long? Anyway, password must not exceed 30 characters. Okay. Um, these are just a few of the criteria that we can implement on our password and email. Um, these are just a few that we can implement. There's still a lot more we can do.